$100 MBA Show, your daily business burrito. Delicious and satisfying with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. I'm also the guy that comes up with these catchphrases at the start of the episodes. If you want to give me some help and send me a catchphrase, tweet at me. My handle is the Omar Zenhom. In today's lesson, you're going to learn about 10 incredible, successful bootstrap companies. Today's lesson's all about that even if you get no funding, zero capital, you can do this. So many people think that in order to be a huge, successful company, you got to get VC funding. You need investors, or it's just not going to happen. False! If you're a listener of the show, you know how much I believe that bootstrapping is the way to go. Being self-funded, not going into debt, and not giving away equity when you don't have to. And in today's lesson, I'm going to show you 10 successful companies that did it. And their stories are going to be surprising to you, because a lot of them didn't just blow up. They actually struggled at the start, but now they got a made in the shade. I'll share their stories and explain why in today's lesson, so let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by SumoMe, which is created by AppSumo, one of today's amazing companies that is bootstrapped. SumoMe offers a free way for you to grow your email list and increase your website traffic. We've been using SumoMe for the past 2 years, and we absolutely love it. Sign up for the free forever plan today at sumome.com. It installs on any website, so go ahead and do that right now, sumome.com. A lot of people have this thought or this dream that in order to be a successful business, a successful company, you got to be this big Silicon Valley company that gets all this investment like Uber or Twitter. But today I'm going to share with you that it doesn't have to be that way. And in fact, it's a lot sweeter when it's not. I'm going to share with you 10 incredible, amazing, successful businesses that really did it on a shoestring. They bootstrapped it, never took investment, and now are making a pretty sweet profit. So I got a lot to go through today, so I'm going to get started with number 1. I'm starting with Clicky, and Clicky is a tool that provides users with real-time traffic intelligence for their websites. And I start with this because of this reason. Clicky is run by just 2 people. Yes, 2 people run Clicky. This company did over $500,000 in 2009, and today they have over 150,000 customers. 150,000 customers! 2 people run this company. And just so you could do some math, 15,000 of them pay between $4.99 and $24.99 a month. So they're getting reoccurring revenue. 2 people running this business, bootstrapped, made over $500,000 in 2009 and growing. Some of these statistics are a little outdated just because this is when they went public with this information. But it gives you an idea of what you can do even if you have a small team. All right, let's go to number 2. Woo Themes. Woo Themes is a WordPress theme and plugin provider. They have a ton of free and commercial products available for you to jumpstart your website so you can start your website quickly. Why is Woo Themes incredible? There's a trio of founders here. Addy, Mark, and Magnus started off as a virtual team. They're not in the same office. And today, half the team works remotely in various parts of Europe, while the other half is in Cape Town, which is their office in South Africa. And how did this bootstrapped remote team do? From 2008 to 2011, they saw consistent revenue increase between 10 and 15% month-to-month growth. So that means every month they increased 10 to 15%. That is incredible. Remote team. You could do this, guys. Number 3, MailChimp. Yes, MailChimp was bootstrapped. MailChimp is an online email marketing solution that manages contacts, sends emails, and tracks results. It's an email marketing platform. A couple years ago, MailChimp was doing a server cleanup, and they posted some numbers on their blog. Now, these numbers are a little bit outdated, but these are the numbers I could gather. Back in 2009, they had 100,000 users. Pretty impressive, 100,000 users. 3 years later, in 2012, they had 1.2 million users in 158 countries. Wow. And they deliver over 2 billion emails per month. And they're still growing. Unbelievable. I mean, who doesn't like a story like that? Bootstrap company with over 1.2 million users. Crazy. Number 4, AppSumo. AppSumo is a crew that delivers daily deals and promotes great products to make your work fun. These are deals for entrepreneurs like you and I. And they're also the creators of SumoMe, today's sponsor. Now, AppSumo has an incredible story. They shot off like a rocket from the start. They got 500,000 customers in just 18 months. 500,000 customers in 18 months! Bootstrapped company. Of course, this is not really surprising because the founder is Noah Kagan. If you had a chance to get to know Noah or meet him at a conference, the guy is not your typical person. I remember when I first met him, I instantaneously knew this guy is brilliant. And not in an ostentatious way. He's really down to earth, a lot of fun, a little crazy. But I always say, I like a little crazy, my friends. If you don't know, Noah was number 30 at Facebook, number 3 at Mint, and was the founder of Kickflip, a payment company for social games, which was pretty big. And now he's the founder and the CEO or the chief sumo of AppSumo. Bootstrapped this company, made it happen. Noah actually has a guest teacher lesson here on the $100 MBA show. If you want to check it out, you can check out our show notes for today. We'll put the link in there. You can check it out at 100mba.net/MBA606. All right, let's move on to number 5, 37 Signals. 37 Signals is a web application company that produces simple yet focused software. Now, it's really hard to pick just one reason why 37 Signals is incredible. If you want to learn more about what 37 Signals is all about and how they built their businesses and the learnings they got out of it, check out their books Rework and Remote. The founders, Jason Fried and David Hannemeyer Hansen, have co-written these best-selling books. And these books have become an inspiration for a lot of people. And they've bootstrapped their company and showed you in the books how you could do it too. Another note is David Hannemeyer Hansen is also known for creating that entire web development framework called Ruby on Rails. Yes, he invented Ruby. All right, let's move on to number 6, Envato. Envato is a marketplace or an ecosystem that helps people be creative. They sell royalty-free music, PSD templates, animations, tutorials, courses. It's pretty incredible. And they bootstrap their company. Just to show you how well they've done, they have sellers inside their company that sell their royalty-free music that they create or After Effects templates so you can create your own animations. And in 2010, one of their top sellers sold up to $500,000 in gross sales. That's just one seller. And bear in mind that the founders had zero business experience starting out. Let's move on to number 7, Litmus. Litmus is an application that works with your email marketing for testing and tracking. It helps you send better looking and performing emails. It was founded in 2005, and by 2010, Litmus was significantly above $1 million in revenue. Okay, it took 5 years, but they did it. And they were growing about 10% per month. That's pretty impressive. And it's pretty impressive that this was built out of a dorm, a college dorm by founder Paul Furnell. He just used his computer and a few $100 to get started. He actually got it started in a single weekend. Pretty awesome. Guys, I got 2 more companies that are doing incredible things that are bootstrapped, that took no funding, that I want to share with you. But before that, let me give love to today's sponsor, SumoMe. I recently looked inside of our stats in SumoMe to see how well it's performing. I want to take a look at how fast it was growing my email list. I compared it month over month and saw that my email list was growing at an incredible rate. Just the email subscribers that SumoMe was collecting has my list growing over 20%. Of course, you have to have great content on your website, but that's an incredible tool. And get this, it's absolutely free. And that's just one of their tools, List Builder. They have all these other apps that are included in SumoMe that you can install right now on any website. Check out their free forever plan over at sumome.com and install it today. I guarantee you will not regret it. It is awesome. Again, that's sumome.com. Guys, before the sponsor break, I said that we had 2 more, but actually we have 3 more to share with you. All right, let's get into it. Number 8, BigCommerce. BigCommerce is an e-commerce software solution that gives you everything you need to start selling online, to have an online store. Now, despite tough competition and numerous other e-commerce platforms out there, BigCommerce has held their own and have done some really amazing things as a bootstrap business. And they've grown their business and their revenue 100% year over year. That's pretty cool. They also have an additional marketing service which sets them apart from the competition. And that has played a big part in their growth. And that's the real lesson here. They were able to differentiate themselves from the competition and therefore were able to grow. All right, number 9, Braintree. Braintree is one of our loyal sponsors here on the show. We love Braintree. And they accept every form of payment. Now, why is their story amazing? Why is it incredible? Right from the start, Braintree founder Brian Johnson decided to stick to the premium model rather than the freemium model. Turns out customers are willing to pay for a good service. Very smart. And in 2010, Braintree generated $4.5 million in revenue, in addition to doubling its customer base. That's pretty impressive. And get this, 99% of their customers come through word of mouth. That means they're doing great work. People are recommending them. Now, Braintree was acquired by PayPal in 2013 for a reported $800 million. So this company is a huge success story for a bootstrapped company. I love it. And finally, number 10, last but not least, FreshBooks. FreshBooks is also a sponsor of the show. Amazing. I'm serious. I did this research and realized that a lot of our sponsors are on this list. It's pretty cool. FreshBooks is a cloud-based accounting service that helps service-based small business owners manage their time and expenses. Now, the founder, Mike McDermott, started off his first 24 months with 10 paying customers and revenues of $99 per month. Not that impressive, right? But you got to start somewhere. And he did that for 2 years. Fast forward today, and over 5 million people used FreshBooks, with paying customers in over 120 countries. Pretty awesome. Guys, the reason why I shared today's lesson, today's episode, was to show you that this is possible, to inspire you, to let you know that if you're struggling right now, if you're just trying to make a profit and you're just barely making it, it's okay. You are in the company of these companies. These people went through the same thing. And you don't need big money or big investment to make it happen. Guys, I hope you loved today's lesson. I sure love teaching it. Let us know in an iTunes rating and review. We'd love to hear from you. Just click on the cover art and click on the link that says give us a rating and review. The rest is a piece of cake. By leaving us an iTunes rating and review, not only do we learn about what you love about the show, but you also enter our weekly random draw to win a lifetime membership to the $100 MBA Training and Community. We call it Free Ride Friday. Every Friday, somebody wins a lifetime membership. And the only way you can win is if you leave us a review so we can call out your name. All right, guys, that's it for me today. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. When I was doing the research and looking at these companies, I realized that, hey, it's never easy at the start. It's going to be a struggle, but you got to be committed. You got to be dedicated, and you got to be lean. You got to keep your expenses down if you're going to be profitable. And these companies did that. From teams that decided to be remote and not spend money on an office space, from teams that grew slowly, companies that grew slowly and didn't say, hey, I want to blow up right now. I'm going to wait 3, 4, 5 years before I blow up. Or companies that realize the power of word of mouth, so they create an exceptional product. All right, guys, I'll check you in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then. Take care.